I am joined now by bare knuckle boxing heavyweight and former UFC veteran Joey Beltran, who's set to headline Bare Knuckle FC Fight Night in Fort Lauderdale, Florida on April 21st against Frank Tate. Joey, how's it going, man?
It's going good, man. Just enjoying this weather out here in Miami.
Awesome, man. And first things first, how has camp been so far to this point? And what's the energy been like in the gym ahead of this one?
It's been, pretty good energy. The majority of my training up in Virginia, with Lux Boxing in Danville, Virginia. Had some really good sparring partners. Joey Cusimano was there helping me out. So really high level boxers and really big too. So that helps because Frank Tate's he's a little on the big side. So it was a great look for me.
Yeah, definitely. And let's talk a little bit about your opponent, Frank Tate. Obviously, a really tough guy. What are your thoughts on his skill set, and what kind of fight are you expecting in this one?
Um, like you said it all. Basically, he's a big, strong, tough guy. But I mean, I don't think that he brings anything special to the table. I definitely am planning on a hard fight, but a fight that I definitely have the skill set to win. So I'm expecting to be very successful on April 21st.
Yeah, and this is Tate's fourth BKFC fight, ninth for you. Going back to when you first made that transition over to bare knuckle boxing, how challenging was that experience for you moving from MMA?
I mean, it really wasn't, to be honest with you. It was really like, man, something I saw as fun. That first fight with Tony Lopez, he's got a blockhead, so he's not going to go anywhere. I know that. So, I mean, we basically stood there and traded punches for the whole 5 rounds, and it was really fun. Coming from my MMA career, I always predominantly like to use my hands, a little kicks here and there, but I was a striker. I didn't really go to the ground too much, and so transitioning to BKFC was, very natural for me. And like I said, something enjoyable.
Yeah, I gotcha. And BKFC has made a lot of noise over the last year, signing former UFC fighters like Chad Mendes, Mike Perry. What do you think that says about the growth of bare knuckle boxing and just how big BKFC has become?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe it might be big to those guys, but I mean, to me, I'm just a normal worker. I just look at it like that. I mean, I can only look at stuff from my own perspective, and it might be, ultimately it might be good in the long run, for the promotion. But for me, I mean, it don't really mean shit to me who they are and what they're doing. I worry about myself.
I gotcha. And do you think bare knuckle boxing will be mainstream at some point?
That I actually do, because like our society is kind of like weird. Like it's almost like we live in an age right now where everybody is offended so fast,
right?
And there's so much like PC culture and the woke culture, and it's like something. It's just a purebred violence, like bare knuckle. It's gonna be welcomed with open arms, and I think that's why. A few years ago, if you were to say, "Oh, bare knuckle fighting is going to be the fastest growing sport in combat sports," people would look at you. You're crazy. What are you talking about? That you mean the stuff that people are doing on YouTube and parking lots? Like, there's no way that shit's going to be on TV. Well, look at it now, And I think a lot of it has to do with it. Like I said, with society, it's just a lot of people are just fed up with people being so sensitive, and it's almost like a quick little escape.
Yeah, definitely. And this will be your fourth career BKFC main event. How much does being in a main event mean to you at this stage in your career to know that BKFC has that confidence in you to put on a show?
That's cool. I really do like that. I really do appreciate that. Because I see the value in that, for sure. And I mean, it goes to show that like after 15 years, I'm still doing a good enough job that this company, who, like I said earlier, is the fastest growing sport in combat sports, has faith in me that I'm going to close the show. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely. And your wife, Britain Hart, is also fighting in BKFC, getting ready to face Bec Rawlings here in a couple weeks. Obviously, I know you're biased, but what are your thoughts on that matchup overall?
what's crazy is like before it's funny, that was the night that she fought Bec. Like it was literally the first night I ever met her, and I didn't like know her. I didn't talk with her or anything. So that being said, like before I even like spoke to Britain and had any kind of relationship with her, I thought she won that first fight. You know, I was like, all right, that's kind of lame. And me and Bec were actually came from the same team alliance in the MMA world. So it's like, you know, all that being said, I think she's gonna whoop her.
I gotcha. And last question for me: what can bare knuckle boxing fans expect from you against Frank Tate?
They can expect, hard and fast violence, Natural Geographic style violence, and I'm gonna take him out by the 3rd or 4th round.
Awesome, man. Well, before we wrap things up here, I'll give you the full final word to shout out your team, any sponsors you have, and let the fans know where they can tune into the fight too.
Yeah, I would like to say thank you to my number one support and teammate / coach / wife, love of my life, Britain Beltran, even though BKFC's fucking retarded, likes to use heart, but whatever, it's all good. Britain Beltran, love you. Shout out to my coach, Marcus Luck in Danville, Virginia. Shout out to my other coach, Adam Castro, way out in California. My strength coach, Brandon Blade, making the trip out too, also from California. And, all the fans that have been with me since 2007. Holy smokes. Yeah, man, I appreciate you guys. We got a couple more rides left.
Awesome, man. Well, Joey, thanks again for the time. Always appreciate it. And I'm sure we'll chat again soon. Thank you so much.
All right. Bye-bye.